Good afternoon. It's Mr. Griffin. We are going to have the big reveal on those items that you looked at, that you described. All right, we have sample 1, sample 2, sample 3, and sample 4. And what were they? Let's see. Sample 1, we remember, was black. It was very powdery, very grainy, right? We noticed that it was very soft. Didn't make a sound when you shook it. It actually left a stain as well on the paper. All right? And for the artists in the group, that was graphite. Same thing that makes up your pencils. Pencil lead, okay? Now, I'm going to do a little bit of a trick. I'm going to go, that's sample 1, was graphite. One we had trouble with was sample 2 and sample 3. So we're going to look at those in a second. These 3 white ones, 2 of the white ones were hard to tell apart. This one was distinct. So we're going to do this one first because its property, besides its color, its powderiness was very similar to the black one. Right? Left a mark, right? It was very soft and fluffy, extremely fine grains, right? And only one person mentioned this. People said it looked like flour or confectioner's sugar. Good descriptions, right? Powdered sugar, definitely was that. But this sample was, only one person said this, they are nameless right now, it was cornstarch. That's what was in there. Okay, so now these two, they're 2 different substances, but we looked at them. They both were grainy, crystal shape, very similar in size too. Some people said one might be sugar and one might be salt. Okay, different looks of it. One person said there was a slightly different color that they noticed from one to the other. But they were definitely both white, slight difference in sort of like the whiteness of them. So that was 2 and 3. And so I'm going to do a double reveal. And actually, I'll do the first one. Sample 1 is sodium chloride, better known as table salt. It's what you eat every day. Sodium chloride, when you have salty foods at home, that's what that is. But now, what is this one that is so similar, but it is a different substance? Look at that. It's potassium chloride. So if you notice, they actually have some similarity in their name. Chloride, just this one is potassium chloride. That one is sodium. Their properties that we can see here are very similar. Now the big difference is that table salt is salty, as odd as that sounds. It's a salt that we put on our food. Potassium chloride is very bitter, so the taste would be very different. Now, other than that, it's very similar. And so being able to distinguish them for various different reasons, it's really important to be able to describe what they are so that people can understand what we're talking about and we know what we're dealing with. Good work, everyone.